but now for some fundamental ideas, multi-backer ideas from Ashish Tatar. Ashish, good morning. Thanks for joining in. Let's start with Omkar Specialty. What's the story about here?
Omkar Specialty in chemicals could be a very interesting bet in days to come. If you see the recent announcement of its capacity expansion in the Urdhva chemical unit, a 100% subsidiary of the company, we feel this stock with almost 2.5 times its current capacity in days to come will report a PAT of approximately 40 crore rupees on a market cap of 250 odd crore rupees. Now what is interesting us is that the products that this particular company offers are into monopolistic state, and not a single company even on global front is able to cater to all the products. One interesting aspect is that the demand for these products are rising because molybdenum, selenium and iodine derivatives on the specialized product front for API products have been increasing quite significantly, and even with this capacity ramp up, we feel they will not be able to suffice the demand of the products. What's happening is that with every year passing by, the learning curve experience of the stock is going to give them a very good return in terms of the bottom line. If you see, the last year reported profit was 16-17 odd crore rupees on a capacity of 2800 odd tons will be added to the existing 18-20 metric tons. That means almost 2.5 times the sales is expected for next fiscal. That means a profitability of 40-42 crores on conservative side. We are not assigning a very aggressive target right now, but we feel the stock should go and test 180 to 200 rupees from next 6 to 8 months perspective once the financials of Urdhva Chemical starts delivering the stock. But these kind of companies, even on global front, for molybdenum, selenium, iodine derivatives are available sometime at a P multiple of 12 to 13 times during good periods. That means from 260 to 520 odd crore of market cap on conservative side can easily be taken on. But what has happened in the last 2 years, even the LASA, another subsidiary of this particular company, has also now been going to revamp its capacity, which will be an add-on benefit to the company, and they have been making a very strategic intent of actually delivering the entire expansion through a small debt proportion and larger proportion through internal accruals. Thus, if we see the downside on this particular stock, it's capped, and on upside almost 100% from next 6 to 8 months on conservative side. We feel this is a portfolio bet from medium to long term perspective.
Hi Ashish, morning. Glyco Infra has been pretty active. That's the other pick you've got today.
Lenco Infratech is another stock where we feel a W on technical basis has been formed, and if we align the news flows that are coming now, we feel this is one stock that can give you 50 to 60% return in days to come. Now if I talk about the technical aspect of this company, the stock made a W at around 12.62 rupees on weighted average basis, so roughly a downside of 10% is what we expect. But on risk reward front, we feel the stock would go and stabilize around at 20 to 23 odd mark on conservative side. There are three things that we expected and that's now started being talked about. See, the first of all, the Australian Parliament ruling, which has gone in favor of Lenco Infratech, as many of the analysts have actually written off this particular asset from the company's balance sheet. But now this particular asset will again be valued by the analysts, so the game changer will be the value game on this particular front. The second interesting aspect that we feel is that the company on the non-strategic asset side would monetize a larger part of their holdings, and they will be focusing on reducing their debt. Apart from that, the 2015 target of 15,000 plus megawatt, we feel at current levels the stock is available very attractively priced, and on conservative side we have a target of 22 rupees from next 1 year perspective. And if things move the way we are actually forecasting for this particular stock, we feel a 4 rupees EPS would be delivered by the company in FY 15-16 basis. So even if I assign a P multiple of 8 to 9 times during that time, a target of 35 to 36 rupees cannot be ruled out from 2 years perspective. So again a stock where we feel a lot of upside is there, and on risk reward front there is a likely possibility that the stock would be very rewarding for long term shareholders.
Thanks Ashish for those ideas.